Be me. Female. Mid-20s. Spend too much time online. Call myself feminist. Because I am. But also because it's easier to have a ready-made script than actually think through every situation. Whole worldview has been that body image pressure is almost exclusively a women's issue. Like, every class I've taken, every video essay I've watched, every meme on Twitter, it all says the same thing. Women get destroyed by beauty standards. Men just kinda exist. So I always leaned into that. Rolled my eyes when guys complained about looking good for dates. Would laugh when guy friends said they felt fat or wanted to lose weight. Would toss out lines like, "Oh no, you poor thing. You don't have to spend 45 minutes every morning putting makeup on, so society accepts you." Thought I was being funny. Sometimes even thought I was teaching them something about privilege. They'd laugh, or shrug, or go quiet. I never really paid attention to which reaction meant what. Never even crossed my mind that they weren't laughing with me. One night, after my late seminar on gender and media, 2 hours of people arguing about Victoria's Secret, the Kardashians, and whether contouring is oppression or self-expression. Professor loves this shit because she barely has to teach, just sits there while we yell over each other. I walk out smug as hell, feeling like I've just carried the torch of womanhood by saying men never have to deal with this stuff. On the way home, Max texts me, at the gym. "You coming?" Max has been my close friend since freshman year. Met him because he was the only other person openly shitting on the dining hall coffee. He's that guy who's reliable in a way you don't even notice until you need it. Drives you to the airport at 5 a.m. Helps you move a futon in 3 flights. Remembers your birthday without Facebook. Also, he's been lifting since high school football. Built in a way where you just assume he never worries about his body. The confident friend. So I'm like, sure. Why not? I've got energy to burn. Throw on sneakers. Head to the gym. Walk in. Place smells like sweat and rubber mats. EDM blasting. Weights clanking. The usual. I spot Max on the bench, but he doesn't look like himself. Slamming weights down too hard. Face red. Breathing sharp. Not his normal smooth sets. I wave. He barely nods. I joke. "Hey, overachiever." Trying to kill the weights before they kill you? He forces a smile. Says rough day. We train together, but it feels weird. He's loading way more than usual. Pushing himself like he's punishing his body. Jaw tight. Eyes narrowed. No jokes. No normal Max energy. Finally, he finishes. Slumps on the bench. Sweat dripping. I laugh nervously. "What? Tired of your favorite place?" He shakes his head. Stares at the ground. Quiet voice. "I hate this. I hate me." My brain short circuits. This is Max, the guy I thought never doubted himself. The guy who calls himself built like a fridge in a joking way. I try to brush it off. "Oh, come on, you look fine. More than fine. You're literally the fittest guy we know." He doesn't smile. Doesn't even look at me. Keeps staring at his hands. Then it just pours out. Says he'll never be tall enough, never ripped enough. Hairline already fading. Instagram full of dudes who look like gods, and it makes him feel like shit. Says he avoids dating. What's the point? If you're not 6 foot with a jawline, you're invisible on apps. Mentions short king jokes. Dad bod memes. The constant chatter online about height and abs. Says it all stacks up in his head. Says guys can't admit it. If you say you feel ugly, people laugh or tell you to man up. So he bottles it. It's exhausting, he says, and I swear his voice cracks in a way that scares me. I walk home after, headphones in but no music, replaying every word. Part of me wants to argue. Women have it worse, right? Makeup, harassment, plastic surgery, the whole list. But his face, the way he said, "I hate me," won't let me. I start remembering things I never thought about. How I used to tease him for being gym bro when he got extra protein. How I joked that he flexed more than he studied. How I rolled my eyes when he checked the mirror before going out. I thought I was being funny, but maybe those landed differently than I thought. I think about memes I laughed at. Bare minimum 6 feet. Under 5'9"? That's your son. All the thirst comments for Thor-looking dudes. I never thought twice. But maybe he did. And maybe he kept scored. Over the next week, I start seeing things I didn't before. At a party, one of our friends jokes about another guy's hairline. Everyone laughs. Dude pulls his beanie lower. Forces a smile, but his eyes look humiliated. Scroll TikTok. See a video ranking male body types. Comments full of guys begging, where do I fit? Guess I'm undateable. LOL. In class, guy in back row sits hunched, sleeves over wrists, reaches for water bottle. I see faint scars. My stomach knots. Not sure if it's connected, but it all stacks on top of Max's words, like bricks on a wall until the wall cracks. Keep replaying memory from sophomore year. 2 a.m. diner run with Max. Splitting fries. I'm spiraling about whether I'm pretty enough for some guy. Max says, instantly, "You're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So confident. So sure." I wonder if I've ever said anything like that to him. That you're funny. Or you're strong. But you're enough. As you are. I don't think I ever have. The realization doesn't come like lightning. It seeps in like water under a door. Slow. Uncomfortable. I used to flatten everything. Women have it worse. Men don't know real pressure. Made it a competition of suffering. Women always win. But Max cracked it open. At easier. At harder. Different. And his pain lived in a corner I never looked at. A corner where men can't talk. A corner where silence eats at them. And you only notice if you're close enough. Close enough to see when the weight slams the floor too hard. I still don't have a clean ending. Max still goes to the gym. Still pushes himself until sweat soaks his shirt. I still catch myself rolling my eyes at short king jokes sometimes. Habits die hard. But sometimes when we walk home, I nudge him. See, I'm glad you're here. It's small. Maybe not enough, but it's something. And now I can't unsee it. Can't unhear his voice cracking when he said he hates himself. So I sit with it, uncomfortable, heavier than I expected. Maybe men's issues aren't easier or harder, just different, and just as real. Still don't know what to do with that. Still sitting with it. Be you. Watch Green Tech Stories every night. Forget to subscribe. Missing out on tomorrow's story.